Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Teaching Learning with Purnima once again. And today I'm again here with you to cover another topic on literature, that is A Question of Trust, written by Victor Kenning. So let's begin with some important points about the story. This story, A Question of Trust, is written by Victor Kenning, a British novelist. He is also known for writing interesting stories and thrillers. This story is a humorous account, interesting account, as well as unpleasant experience of an unconventional thief, Horace Danby. Because of his belief system, he was unconventional. He believes in honor among thieves, that the thieves also should be honest towards other thieves. The story deals with a case of mistaken identity. Here, a lady thief was mistaken by Horace to be the owner of the house, where he went with the purpose of robbery. The story also conveys that intentions matter more, but a wrong intention can never be justified. We may also have experiences contrary to our beliefs, our thoughts, and our perception. That is what happens with Horace. Now let's begin with detailed summary. This story is about a thief, Horace Danby. He was considered by the society people, by his friends, to be a good, respectable, and honest citizen. But according to writer, he was not completely honest, just because he was a thief. Though he does not require to be a thief, he doesn't require to steal, because his business of making locks was quite successful. Why he robbed then? He robbed for his passion. 15 years ago, he served his only and first sentence, imprisonment, in a prison library. And there only he developed love for reading rare and expensive books. In order to buy those rare and expensive books, he had to do the robbery. But he is very honest. He does robbery only to fulfill his passion, and that too only once a year. So each year he used to plan carefully. He used to steal only which was enough to last for a year. And then with that money only he secretly used to buy the books through an agent. This year too, he had researched very well, very nicely about a house at Shotover Grange. Before his theft, he did good research. He read about the house with its detailed plan about the rooms, about the passage, which was given in a magazine article. He also found out that there are only two servants in the house. They also were going for the movie, and those 3 or 4 hours were enough for his robbery. He also got to know that family is right now in London, they are not in their house. Horace reached the house well before the time. He saw the servants going out of the house. The servants put the key at the kitchen door. He also saw that there were jewels around 50,000 pounds in that safe of the Shotover Grange. And this was good enough to last for entire year. And he only robs once in a year. He put on the gloves, he took the key and opened the door. He also quietened the dog by calling Sherry, which was the name of the dog. He had read actually that if you call gently the dog by its name, the dog will not bark at you. The dog will not do anything to you. And that's what he has done. The safe was there in the drawing room, where there were expensive paintings. When he saw the paintings, he was also tempted to steal them. But then he thought paintings need a lot of place. So where he will keep the paintings? That is why he only concentrated on the jewelry. First of all, he cut the wires of an alarm, burglar alarm. It was poorly built. That is why he thought that rich people are not intelligent enough, they are not smart enough. He was very proud of his skills of robbery, and that is why he thought that rich people are stupid. But he was suffering from hay fever. and that is why, due to hay fever, he was sneezing again and again. His sneezing got louder and more frequent due to the flowers which were kept in the room. When he sneezed again, very loudly, there was a lady. All of a sudden, lady appeared and she asked what it is. Is it cold or hay fever? Without paying attention who it is, he answered hay fever. And then he noticed that there is someone else also in the room. Sherry also was friendly with her. He thought that if the dog is friendly with the lady, then maybe the dog is her own. She was young, she was pretty, she was dressed in a red dress, and she looked perfect to be the owner of the house. Horace felt that this lady is the owner of the house and he is in trouble because the lady is going to hand him over to the police. And that is why he got scared suddenly. But the lady seemed to be gentle, calm, and amused because she was smiling, talking very softly, gently, as if she's not angry. Horace thought that this lady can be a big trouble to him. If she hands him over to the police, he has to go to prison, which he hated most. That is why he thought that he can avoid this trouble if he treats the lady in the right manner. So, first of all, he tried to frighten her, saying that he can run away and he will make sure that the lady is not able to do anything for at least a half an hour. It means he will make her unconscious by hitting her. But the lady wasn't frightened and she said that I will call the police. Before you do anything, I will call the police. Later, Horace changed his tone, his words also, and he tried to persuade her. He requested her to let him go as he hated the thought of prison. He does not want to go to prison and he is ready to do anything if she lets him go. He also promised her that he will not commit theft again. He also tried to influence the lady, saying that he robs only the rich people and that is why she should let him go away. Lady understood his weakness and started acting to be a genuinely kind and helpful person, thinking that, proposing that she can let him go away if he does something to her. She said that you have to open the safe for me because I left my jewelry in the safe and I forgot the code, which Horace only guessed. He understood that the lady forgot the code of the safe. Actually, this lady is not the landlady and she does not know the code. So she was acting as if she forgot the code of the safe. The lady told that she has come from London to take her jewelry because she has to attend a party here. Her family is in London, and earlier, before going to London, she has promised her husband to keep the jewelry in the bank, which she forgot. That is why she cannot tell her husband that she forgot to keep the jewelry in the bank. And that is why she cannot take help from her husband. And that is why she asked Horace to open the safe for her, as she forgot the code. And Horace thought it to be her chance, a beautiful opportunity to please the lady, because he thought that if he is opening safe for the lady, this lady can let him go away. While moving, she took a cigarette from a silver box which was kept on the table in a very casual manner, as if all the things belonged to her, as if this is her own house. And as and when lady took the cigarette, she wanted to smoke the cigarette, Horace started pleasing her. And in that excitement, he forgot, he took off his gloves in order to be gentleman. He gave her the lighter. And within an hour, he opened the safe, he gave all the jewelry to the lady, and he went away happily. The lady allowed him to go away. After 2 days, while he was in his house and was thinking of how to buy the books, he was also thinking to plan another robbery. He was arrested by the police for that jewel robbery at Shotover Grange. because his fingerprints were there all over in the room because he has opened the safe without gloves. Nobody believed him when he told the entire story, when he told that I have opened the safe with the consent of the landlady, because landlady has herself told me to open the safe as she forgot the code. But nobody believed this story. And the landlady, who was the real landlady, who was grey-haired, has grey hair, and she was a woman of sharp tongue, rough voice. She was a woman of 60 years. She said that this story is nonsense. All this story is nonsense. I have never asked this fellow to open my safe. I have never told this man that I forgot the code. And Horace understood that this is the real landlady, and the lady who met him in the house that day was another thief. Afterwards, Horace was made assistant librarian in the prison because he got the sentence. Often when he thinks of pretty clever young lady who was a thief, who tricked him, who fooled him for her own purpose of robbery, he gets very angry. Because now he does not believe in honor among thieves. Earlier he used to believe that a thief should respect another thief. A thief should not trick or fool another thief. But now he does not believe in this idea because the lady in red fooled him and she did not respect this thought of honor among thieves. And because of this lady, he had to go to prison for the theft which he hadn't committed. Now let us quickly discuss the themes involved in the chapter. First of all, there is a belief of the protagonist that there needs to be an honor among thieves. The protagonist, Horace Denby, believes that a thief should respect another thief. One thief should deal honestly with another thief. One thief should not trick or fool another thief. Next is a crime is a crime after all, whether it is done with good intention or bad intention. A bad action is always a bad action. It cannot be justified. And we have to pay for our crime sooner or later. Next is appearances can be deceptive. Yes, even if good, bright, and beautiful appearances can be bad for us. Many times in our life, we are fooled, we are deceived by beautiful appearances, people with charming faces, the way Horace Denby was fooled by this clever, young, beautiful lady who was dressed in red. Next is intentions matter more than actions. Yes, intentions are more important. If an action is done with good intention, it is considered to be good. Many times the judgments are made considering the intentions. If any action is done with good intentions, then the statement is little lighter. Then the judgment is little kinder. Now let's discuss the message which is given in the story. First of all, what is the belief of the protagonist? Honesty is the best policy, and dishonesty must be punished. We must be honest in our dealings, in our action, in our thoughts, also with our profession. According to the writer and according to the protagonist, the lady must be punished because she was not honest with her profession, as she deceived Horace Denby, who was another thief, and she has done the actual robbery because she has asked Horace to rob the safe. Again, intentions matter more than action. That is why our intentions should always be good, but any wrong act cannot be justified. And everyone has to pay for his wrong actions. That is why every action has its consequence. So whenever we do something, we always need to think about the consequence. A wrong action always brings wrong consequences. As you sow, so shall you reap. We should not trust anyone. A question of trust. There is a question of trust. We should always trust a person after knowing him, her very well. Now let's quickly discuss important question answers. Was Horace punished unfairly for the theft he could not commit? Why? Why not? You may say that he was punished unfairly because he actually did not commit theft. He opened the safe for the lady who he thought to be the landlady because she forgot the code of the safe. So in a way we can say that he only helped the lady. Yes, this time he helped the lady, but he actually went there with an intention of robbery. So intentions matter more. One more reason we can give for giving him punishment, that he has committed so many robberies earlier. Every year he robs a safe. Every year he escapes punishment. So some or the other time he has to face the punishment for his actions. Maybe this time this was not his actual theft, but he was a thief after all. In some or the other way he has to face the consequence of his wrong actions. So this time he got the punishment of his previous sins. How is Horace different from other thieves? Why can't he be categorized as a stereotypical thief? Yes, Horace was completely different from other thieves. He was quite honest thief. He has certain beliefs, he has certain rules for his life. He believes that there should be honor among the thieves. He believes that one thief should respect another thief and there should be some honesty in the profession of thieves also. He also robs only once a year. He robs with the rich people only. He does not carry any weapons. He has not hurt anyone till now. And he robs with the purpose of reading rare and expensive books. He has a passion for books. So that is why he was completely different from regular thieves. Let's do compare and contrast of the character sketch of Horace Denby and Lady in Red with the thought, what made the lady successful but not Horace? Horace lacked proper planning. Though he used to do good research, he used to do research for an entire month, but he did not have sufficient knowledge about the owners. He didn't know that the landlady was an old lady. If he knew this, he would have never been deceived by the lady in red. And in contrast, the lady in red planned beforehand, nicely, properly, and she knew about house members. That is why she wasn't confused about Horace Denby. Horace got scared in the very beginning. As soon as he saw the lady, he got scared because he thought that this is the landlady and he had to go to prison. He had so much fear to go to prison that the fear overpowered his mind. He could not use his mind and he could not think anything. He just went on persuading the lady to let him go. And he was ready to do anything. That is why he got caught. But the lady used her brain. She acted smartly. She was doing perfect acting of the landlady. She was behaving as if she is the real landlady because she was touching the things as if the house belongs to her only. And she also could read the mind of Horace. She has understood that he has the fear of prison. Horace used to deal with fairness. He robs only rich. He believed in honor among thieves. So basically he was an honest person. Though he was thief, but he was honest person. But lady, she was shrewd. She took advantage of his fear and she manipulated his mind. Using the advantage of his fear, she made him do the robbery. And that is why lady was successful and Horace got caught. I hope you have understood the chapter. In case you have any doubt, you can write in the comment box. Thank you. Keep learning with me. Keep watching my channel. If you like my videos, subscribe my channel. Bye bye. All the best.